lunch so he could fly it, and I did.
How does it fly detune? Not sluggish?
For me, it's a little on the sluggish side, but
Okay.
in general.
It's overall, it's a very nice looking chopper.
We're live. We're live.
Talking choppers for a bit.
Yeah, I got one of
Well,
the helis I built for somebody sitting on the table over there. We're just chatting about it. Waiting for people to join up here, guys. It's the Barbecue Blast edition today. I'm just trying to get it pulled up on my phone here. There we go. Wait for people to join up. Welcome, welcome. Join in, join in. We got a few things to go over. Obviously, all Barbecue Blast information on this show today. Big weekend planned. Weather is looking fantastic. Better than fantastic. It's not
Better
gonna
than
be.
yeah.
It's not gonna. It's looking like it's gonna be on the warmer side, but not like it has been.
Right.
As we speak right now, it is very dark outside. Rain is definitely rolling in, but it looks like this is the little burst here that might take care of the
Right.
humidity and hot weather for us.
Because the tail end of it is supposed to be pretty epic.
The only downside is Justin is trying to get the track wrapped up, so it looks like hopefully I might put a little dampener on that, but it's actually looking pretty good. I helped him a little bit last night until it started raining. It seems it rains almost every evening for some reason these last few days. And we've been trying to work on it either in the morning or at night because peak afternoon is just brutally hot out there. And
but I gotta say the overview of it, it looks like another epic layout.
Yeah, the back jump is looking
sky jumps
pretty huge in the back. But yeah, hopefully we'll get that wrapped up for tomorrow evening, piped and ready to go for practice on Friday.
You heard them, guys. Day one, whether it's official or unofficial, we're having a practice that day, and it's going to be controlled practice. I'll be here babysitting it along, keeping the flow, keeping just it from getting too crazy up there, and we want to make it official. We want people to get excited and get out here. And what's the time on that?
Yeah, leading up to the weekend. Thursday will be a regular planned Thursday. Mini-Z track is still set up. You're welcome to come and use that. And our regular on-road program for Thursday. Moving into Friday, it's going to be dirt controlled practice. Depending on attendance, we'll control it as needed. Practice will be open from 2 to 7, I believe. Justin did that so he could maybe fix it up a little bit after 7 if he needs to. So that's practice. No racing. Track shut down 7 o'clock. So
epic weekend.
If you want to practice,
but weather,
come in.
Friday is supposed to be exceptional.
Weather, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
Sunday looking like the warmest of the days, but even then it's set I think about 85.
Right.
Which
low humidity.
If anybody's been outside lately, 85 is acceptable. And the humidity hopefully will be lower. But that's going to be towards the end. So racing in the morning should be very nice. It's all going to depend on how the sun comes out, really. But we'll be set up to put water down and whatnot. But looking like really nothing much for rain. So come on out, guys. Again, Friday practice. Track shuts down at 7. We will be here at 9 o'clock on Saturday for sign-ups.
Plus, don't forget also you said something about Turf having their practice on Saturday.
Yep.
So the layout should be
yeah, I'm going to get to that one sick. I just want to say the sign-ups will be any time between now and the barbecue. Feel free to sign up as early as possible. Turf and dirt. Sign-ups are open now, ready to go. And so
and believe me, guys, that helps a lot when it comes to
definitely getting it in as early as
possible. Just getting it in and getting the names in the computer and everything, getting the heats out. It's vital.
Yeah,
it's vital.
So that being said, there will be no on-road this Saturday because the food trailer gets parked on that track only because it is the only spot that we can put the trailer without taking up parking spots, without taking pit spots, and also being able to run power over to it.
Just a perfect spot right off the ramp.
I know it's not an ideal situation for that for some guys, and honestly for us to have it on the track, it's not ideal, but it is really the only spot that we can put it, and is what it is. So that will be coming in on Saturday, so there will be no on-road program.
Right.
but that's okay because
You're welcome tomorrow.
you're definitely welcome tomorrow, and then the following Saturday we're gonna get right back into it. So,
Right.
and then we got the on-road trophy race August 10th that we're all preparing for, which is gonna be pretty awesome. So going back a day here, that's Saturday. Practice on the turf track, possibly controlled as needed, but as of now it's just going to be an open practice day all day. We don't have to limit practice because the turf doesn't really get worn out. And Chris did go out there, I'm going to say did like a 50% layout change, but it was enough to make it feel like a new layout altogether. We fixed up a bunch of jumps, went to depot, got some wood, fixed it up, cleaned up around it, weed whacked a bit. Track is looking good to go. Chris went out there and put in some work, and it was wicked hot out there, so kudos to him. This week has been brutal for the heat, so working outside for any extended period of time is a feat in itself. But both new layouts and cleaned up and ready to go.
Can't wait to see all the easy ups.
Oh yeah,
on both sides, especially.
and we do have rock crawling going on Sunday as well.
Yeah, we got to.
So be mindful of the rock crawler crew out there too, guys. They need their space to have fun as well during this barbecue. So we got both crews, turf and rock crawling over there in the back corner. So it's going to be full. So just try not to take up too much space per person would be much appreciated.
Right.
That being said, Sunday, we're going to go back to Saturday dirt. We're running 2 rounds of qualifying and open practice on turf. That is Saturday. Racing will kick off at 11 and then go till whenever it needs to go till. Try to run a steady program so we're not hopefully not having to run under the lights, but if we do, we'll get there.
Right.
But 2 rounds is generally not too much. I'm expecting 15 to 20 heats, somewhere in there is usually what we get for this type of event. And 2 rounds will be about 40 races. We should be able to get it in nicely as long as we all do what we need to do, marshalling wise.
Right.
And then Sunday will be 2 rounds of turf qualifying and the mains for turf, all done in one afternoon. And then dirt, we are running 1 round followed by the mains. And the reason that we do 2 rounds for dirt is 1, we usually get a little bit more turned out for dirt, and 2, for the nitro, it allows us to run a little bit longer mains rather than having to try to cram everything into one day and then running nitro at nighttime on a Sunday. It'll allow us to run nitro hopefully more towards the afternoon. And of course main times will all be decided and see where we're at depending on turnout. So that's kind of the reason why dirt is 2 days and not turf.
Right. No, it makes sense.
But
the way you broke it down, it makes sense.
It's worked out the last few years, and I think we should be good. And then of course Sunday will be the food day. Generally food is 12, 1 o'clock-ish usually. We got a whole bunch of things planned. Of course, burgers, dogs, salads.
We're talking about epic proportion.
We got Lou from Lou's Barbecue hit me up this week. He's bringing down some pulled pork, some brisket.
Hello.
And he said something else too, but I don't remember. Lou's Barbecue's coming out. He's dropping off a bunch of stuff, and his food is fantastic. So that went very fast last year. So you got to be got to be waiting for that one.
Right.
Chris's wife makes an awesome tortellini salad. I look forward to that every year.
Right.
And then it's.
They still have the Chinese rice.
Oh yeah, she does do that with the sausages. Yeah.
With the sausages.
Oh man,
yeah.
that's good.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. But food is Sunday. Saturday, you're on your own for food, but Sunday we got you covered.
There's Jersey Mike right down the block.
Yeah, there's plenty of food kicking around here. So it's going to be an epic weekend.
Epic.
Weather's looking fantastic. It is a trophy event. There will be trophies, top 3.
No points.
No points. Thank you for that. No points this weekend, guys. It is purely Barbecue Blast bragging rights this weekend.
That's right, for both events.
For both events. We run the point series on the same computer, so we couldn't do points on the same time for turf and dirt. So we pre-planned for that. That's why there's no points. And it just I think makes the maybe the environment a little more
laid back.
A little more laid back and a little more just barbecue, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Take a little of the pressure off.
Right.
But it is still trophy race and going to be a good turnout and definitely going to be a bragging rights event. There's going to be a lot of heavy hitters, turf, dirt.
It usually is. It usually builds up
Yeah.
right in the middle of the year, and it's game on. You know, it's like all hands on deck. Everybody's here.
I expect to see a lot of people here. I know the heat has kept a lot of people inside, and looking like this weekend might be the time to
Right.
emerge a little bit and have some fun.
That's right.
That, and we didn't do much for racing this week because we were working on the track, so
That's right.
it's a 2-day racing
Literally
fix here
since
for dirt.
Tuesday
and
morning. I mean,
I know I got guys itching to run turf because we haven't run that in a little while, so
right.
track
I'm telling you,
should
it's
be
a nice collaboration. It's a good
prime.
weekend to get everybody involved.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. So
So bring your appetite, bring your good energy, and just bring your game.
yeah,
We expect a nice flow and good competition, all leading up to some epic mains.
yeah, it should be a great weekend.
It should be a great weekend, absolutely.
And side note, I know it is just July, but we are working on the winter schedule. I actually got it sitting here in front of me. I have
Wow.
yeah, I have all the dates. I'll just flash it real quick. So you can't pause it, so you can't see because they're not official yet. But I have all the dates that are basically 99% of the way there, and all for our indoor carpet season, off-road, on-road, oval. Couple new things planned for this year, and then got the classes locked down for each thing for what am I gonna say? Each day.
Right.
We're trying to do limit the classes that are run on each day to try to hopefully build stronger classes rather than having, say, 7 classes that show
Diluted
up
classes,
with
yeah.
3 people. We're going to limit the day to 4 classes, so hopefully it makes it stronger.
Right.
We got a couple ideas for a spec class. I know I just announced the spec on-road of the 25.5, the Madness sedan, which has been going good. And then I got a couple things I'm working on for GT12, which I'm not quite ready to announce yet, but the Madness GT12 is what I'm currently calling it. We're going to work on that, and then there's maybe a spec slash class that me and Chris have been discussing. So we're going to talk about that a little later. But I'm just putting it out there that I have been working on the carpet season, but we still got a lot of fun summer stuff left to go here. We still got 2 points races. We still got this barbecue to do. We still got
Yeah, even just so that you know that we're not rushing this at all. You know, when it comes to the months still ahead of us. But I think the last points for the 8 scale is like the second weekend of October.
Yeah, it's
So again, we still have a lot of strong 3 months.
we still got a good 3 months, but
Yeah, but it's good to
just
get
letting
this.
we are also working on the next
Right.
thing.
Right.
I'm expecting
We're always
to
a
have
season ahead.
I'm expecting to have a good winter season, so keep carpet in the back of the mind there for on-road, off-road. I'll post dates soon,
Right.
but yeah, just so you guys know, we're working on that stuff too.
We're constantly doing something.
With that being said, I guess we'll kick it over to questions for the weekend or madness
Or anything
related.
that's on
Yeah.
your mind.
I'll scroll back, see if we missed anything in the chat here. Let's see.
While he continues to check that, thank you so much, guys. Last Thursday, we wrapped up the point series for the Mini Z. Congratulations, top 3, top 5. Some of you guys going home with hardware. And another strong showing, 5 heats of on-road. The rally has just been, those rally cars, the Latrax cars, have been just super fun, super awesome to be a part of, and we had some sedan action, and we had some TTO too. So sedan was actually really good. That was an epic main because
You had a good time.
we did, and that grip was insane. The grip was just insane. We don't do anything special.
Me and Alex had an epic main, and he was running a 17-turn car, and I was running a 25.5
Right,
car.
and let me tell you, we
That's
were
how
right there.
That's how close they are.
Yeah, we were drafting each other, and
We were back and forth, so the cars are pretty even.
right.
Madness Sedan, I really want to keep running that.
Yeah.
We're having a lot of fun out
You
there.
know what? I can't wait for the weekend of our club race, all leading up to that trophy race. I love to see
Yeah.
the sedan class really come out and be fortified.
And if somebody wants to try it, we have got a collection of a few cars,
Right.
it seems. We got a couple of cars on tap here if somebody wants to try it. I'll even let you try one of my cars, no big deal.
It's pretty.
Oh,
pretty
they
amazing.
have also mini rock crawlers going on inside this weekend too. I don't know if that's
Saturday.
is that Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, man. I'm not sure if you're joining in on the Sunday, or I know you guys usually run them Saturday.
Right.
So I guess let me know about that. But mini rock crawling, those guys have been coming religiously every Saturday, and honestly, it looks like they're having a great time.
They are.
Oh, we got a comment. Matt, Sunday. All right, it'll be Sunday, guys, for the mini
Matt.
Crawlers. Inside, that's Tony and Matt running that.
That's right.
It'll be inside. Again, the weather looking good, so it shouldn't be too hot in here.
Oh, what a balance with the two, indoor and outdoor on Sunday.
We got
wow.
Sunday's going to be an epic day here.
Yeah, that's wow.
10 scale crawling, mini crawling, turf, dirt, food.
Food.
It's going to be a full day. Full day
That
here.
parking lot is going to be epic.
Cash only for barbecue. The barbecue food is included in the entry fee, so when you sign up for your first class of racing,
Right.
The barbecue is included with that.
Correct.
And that goes for the crawling as well. I believe he charged an extra amount for the because it's the barbecue event. So if you're doing rock crawling too, Mike and I have talked about that, so that's part of it as well. Yeah, so if you signed up for racing, you're included in the barbecue.
Right.
What else we got? New layout. Kenny, I'm assuming you were talking about turf. It is not a 100% change, but he changed enough to make it feel like it's a new layout to begin with, and we fixed...
Yeah, he tweaked it so that...
we fixed a bunch of the... Or I should say Chris did all of it. I helped him deliver the wood. I went to Home Depot.
I still saw the last turn, the 180 going into the straightaway.
Yeah,
I did
that was he kept
there.
that back one. That jump is a large tabletop, and it's quite a mission to move that. All the pipe has to be moved out of the way, and it has to actually be slid across.
Right.
And Chris was out there, and it was about 98 degrees outside, so we changed as much as possible, or he changed as much as possible, I should say, but he did fix a bunch of the jumps too, and the layout looks nice.
Believe me, for this trophy race, it's good because, again, it's not the point series, but I'm pretty sure for the next point series race, we'll have an epic layout change. But for now, there's a lot going on here behind the scenes, and 4 programs, it's almost unheard of. And when I say bring your good attitude, you have to bring your good attitude. You have to have your open mind. It's going to be a busy day. And you're going to feel sometimes that people are on top of you, and we're going to have to learn to just coexist with each other. It's going to be, and one of the things that we're really excited about is the weather's going to cooperate for a change. It's not going to be, I mean, again, the weatherman is saying that this is the kind of weather you want to wish for on a typical summer day. So with that being said, it's going to help us out a bit. We're going to have to endure ourselves for 10, 12 hours, and whether you're taking in a good meal, you're competing, you're grinding it out, there's going to be people around. And then there are people that come with people, and it's going to have that crowd effect. Here's another thing I want to remind you guys. You wanted nitro? Bring a guy to help you with your nitro program. You're only as good as your mechanic. I'll be the first one to say it. I am not, the one who's the prime example of, what the nitro program should be, or I should be the perfect spokesman. But I've been calling races for a long time, and when you have 3 guys up there telling one guy to fill up the tanks, or on the 6th minute or 7th minute, like they're playing this odd number game to fill, you know what? It's a lot of work. And then sometimes the person that's helping you has to go out and marshal. So, again, I encourage nitro. I like the sound of it. I like the smell of it. I like everything about it. You're only as good as your mechanic. Please make an effort. Promise him something. You're going to take care of his kids, his cat. You're going to clean his car. You're going to mow his lawn. Get somebody here that knows something about it, because that's another thing. Like, what do you want me to do exactly? What do you?
Yeah.
And
nitro is
it's a package.
You gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready. So again, we're gonna be cozy. Maybe that might not be the best word, but we're gonna have to coexist, and we're gonna have to play. We're gonna play in the dirt with people around, and please,
it's gonna be busy.
Come correct, guys. Just
it's gonna be busy. We all need to be on point.
We got to be on point. That's all. That's all again, I encourage all you guys to come out. It's going to be an epic weekend. It all starts with some Friday unofficial practice. You get on the layout. You discover what you need to do to get ready, and then it's game on. 9 o'clock we open on Saturday. We start at 11. 2 rounds. I don't run a rush program. Like you said, 15 to 20 heats. Easy peasy, hopefully done. 5, maybe 6. Nice meal, long shower. And then it is game on Thursday. Last qualifier. Sunday. Last qualifier on Sunday. You got the 2 for the turf, all leading up to epic mains. And again, the road to the show, man.
The road to the show.
11 o'clock Saturday. So please, just come correct. We're gonna have fun. And let us do what we got to do, and we're gonna. This is gonna be fun. Looking forward to it, guys. Looking forward to it.
Oh, hold on. See if I missed anything.
Yeah.
I got a YouTube comment. The indoor carpet track will be open for practice. We are not racing on that now. That pretty much carpet racing will come back around when it starts getting a little cooler out. But yeah, it'll be open for practice. I would imagine it'll be a little on the busy side because it'll be the only track that'll be open. But
that's right.
It'll be open for practice.
I'm pretty sure that the majority of people are going to pit outside, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be very busy inside too. So, again, come accordingly, and again, we encourage you to come out, check out the action, and
price per plate, non-racers. I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you.
yeah, we're not.
I would have to ask Chris about that.
Did we ever do that in the past?
To be honest, I don't think so. I would say just come down and we'll figure it out. But
yeah,
I don't imagine it'll be anything too crazy money-wise to get in on the food. But I don't know for sure. As far as I know, it's included with the race fee, and it's set up for the racers. But I would imagine you want to come down and pay the practice fee or something. And
here's another plug too.
I think we're going to tell you to leave. You know?
That I want to throw in just to add to what you're just saying here. We got our bleacher, and we're hoping to get a lot of people on the bleachers and do the wave and eat and cheer on your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your brother, your sister.
Yeah.
So up against the wall, up against the store. So over at the 8 scale side. So come on out.
Tony, as far as putting the on-road track back inside, unfortunately, all that pipe is needed outside to be brought back inside in order to build the track, and I would have to bring it inside, build the track, then take that track down and bring it back outside and put that track back up. It's a little bit on the a little bit too much work, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie.
We're not even kind of like in that month yet.
Yeah, and the pipe is kind of dirty. I usually clean it before I bring it back in and put it on the carpet. Right. It's a little bit of a process.
Right.
If I had more piping, I definitely would just throw one together in here. But unfortunately, I'm coming down to enough pipe to efficiently only make one track. So right. I'm sorry, my friend.
And the hose is just simply not
just going to take the weekend
the
weekend off for on road. And don't get me wrong, I love on road. And I would love to run it, but unfortunately we all have to take it off.
Right.
But we'll get right back into it. Don't worry. We didn't forget about on-road.
We didn't.
We can only run so much stuff at one time.
Right.
But yeah. Kids not racing? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means by kids not racing. Your kids aren't racing, or are there kids in general racing? We don't have any age restrictions.
We don't have a kid class, if that's what you're asking, or a certain.
Kids are more than welcome to race, but they will be.
Actually, we've been getting a lot more kids now.
They will be sorted in as whatever the computer wants to put them.
Right, exactly.
If that's what you're asking, I'm not sure, but anywho.
Qual points, right? Both days for both programs.
Food plate. To be honest, man, just come down. We'll figure out the food situation. I'm not worried. There's usually plenty of food. If you know what I mean, just come on down, and if you want to hang out for the day, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it, man. Just come on out and hang out with us. We'll figure it out.
And we're running a qual points for both programs, both days.
That I'm not sure of.
Okay.
As far as I know, we ran Rocket Round last year for dirt.
Okay.
I think that I will run Rocket Round because it looked like the weather's gonna be pretty consistent.
And with that being said, I don't know if some of them are thinking it, but if a person only does
one day,
he can still TQ.
And I do have a lot of people that will possibly just be attending Sunday that I've heard. So that will give them a chance to be sorted properly.
Okay.
If somebody jumps in Saturday.
I was just thinking about it as a racer.
If somebody jumps in Sunday and slams it down, then they'll be in the race that they need to be in instead of bumping through 10 races.
Right.
As far as turf goes, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not. I know so far this year we've been running qual points.
Well, I think he only has 2 rounds currently planned, which
Right.
is a little hard to do on qual points.
Right. Correct.
So I would, and again, the weather looks pretty consistent.
Right.
So I'd imagine he's going to probably do rock around out there too.
Right.
And again, it's not a points weekend, so
That's true too. Yeah.
we're having a good time here. So
Okay. I just in case you guys are thinking it and write it.
don't take that to the bank though. I think for dirt we're going to be rock around because I think I'm going to be the one setting that up. But as far as turf goes, that's going to be Chris's call. But it doesn't matter. Regardless, come down, run the best race you can, and then move to the next one.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But anyway, thank you guys for joining up. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, give us a phone call. That's the best way to.
And when we tell you
us.
that, we like to sign off like that because we truly believe that's the best course of action. If you have something on your mind, you can call the store. Somebody will pick up, and if they don't know what it is, we'll
figure it out.
They'll figure it out together.
Yeah.
We want you guys to be in the know, and we're going to do the best we can moving forward. So please, if you have anything on your mind, anything whatsoever, just give us a call. We'll go from there.
Yeah, sounds good.
But until then, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, subscribe, please.
Dirt Oval. Hold on, I got a couple guys hitting about the Dirt Oval. The Dirt Oval is still there. We're still going to be running it, but we have to take care of this weekend before we put effort back into the Dirt Oval. We didn't forget about it.
We're teasing you guys with the layout
it's
down.
Still there. We put it in.
It's a work in progress.
And we are still working on it, but we needed all the machinery over here on the dirt track and getting ready for the weekend, and then we will relax with that a little bit. August is going to be a little bit relaxed month, and then we are going to be focusing back on the Dirt Oval. Believe
me, guys, it's all about attention to detail. Sometimes when you shift gears, we might not go into the whole grind and logist, but it's with the small amount of people that we have behind the scenes, it doesn't stop here. We're always
the thing with the Dirt Oval is it didn't exist at the beginning of the year, so I didn't really pencil in time for it. So we're just kind of doing it in between things currently. As we move into next year, it will be a factor, if that makes sense as far as scheduling goes. But we have not forgot about it, and we will be circling back to that after we get through this weekend.
Circling back,
I didn't even mean to do that. But as where was I? I think we were wrapping it up there.
Yeah. Well, they asked that question.
They did ask that question. All right, guys.
Again, thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you all this weekend. Please, again, come correct, but bring your energy, bring your appetite, and just bring your A game. It's going to be fun. We're going to put on a good show, and we're going to have a good time. Until then, be well.
See you guys.